in the last podcast in regards to Disney creating a new community in Palm Springs. I don't know if I said where it was, but it's actually in Palm Springs. Now, I just don't know if I could live in a Disney community because I want Disneyland. But I'm going to throw it over first to Lisa Dastuto. She loves Disney and she's in a club. So the first thing I want to ask you is, would you live in a Disney community?
Would I live in a Disney community? Absolutely. It's manicured to the T. It has a vibe that I like, and it's more than you think. So Florida has one called Celebration Community, and I did a little research for you just to kind of educate you why they're doing it again in California, because it was a huge success. They have apartments, they have houses, they have 6 to 7 churches, they have an elementary school, all the way up to a university on the premise. They also provide walking trails and bike paths so that the different little communities, whether it's house or apartment, that all the community and the peoples come out, they see each other. And it's just a warm feeling. It's got restaurants. It's just really like your own little world, if you will, but it's nice.
Right.
You get out your front door, it's nice. The negative side to it, I would say, is that you have rules. So if your doorbell is not the exact doorbell they want, they'll let you know you have to change it.
Oh,
Because
gotcha.
they have an image they need to portray.
Right.
Sure.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not going to look like the park, but in Celebration, actually one street looks like the Mary Poppins movie. So your
Nice.
house looks like the Mary Poppins, which
Really?
I could totally dig, you know?
Right.
Oh, wow.
It's
Well,
really,
now you're talking like this. Maybe I could live in Fantasyland or Adventureland.
Ah.
yeah, they
Definitely.
do a really good job. Yeah.
Well,
I would be in wilderness.
There you go. I wanted to let you know who the development is. It's DMB Development of Scottsdale. Also, this here is 618 acres. And they broke ground in April. It's going to have approximately 400 room hotel, 1,900 residential homes, and more than 175,000 square feet of commercial buildings. So I'm sure that would be probably, the little boutique stores and, just like how it is going down Main Street. And, I want to also acknowledge too, it's got 24 acres of artificial lagoons or a lagoon. So it's going to be quite interesting. Now, Debbie, I wanted to throw it over to you. What do you think about the development?
Well, I think it sounds fabulous. I love that Lisa was able to give us a little kind of peek behind the curtain of one that's actually, living and thriving and people are loving it. It says here in their write-up about this story living community, these communities are envisioned as enriching enclaves, conceived with the simple notion of bringing people together, which, who doesn't like that? I mean, some people, they don't like that, so they don't have to live there. There's all kinds of things, right? As you guys were saying, they have different club memberships. They have a place called the Parr House, which they named after The Incredibles. It's a venue, a unique space inspired by The Incredibles, right? In the beachfront clubhouse, fitness centers, pools, pickleball, of course, restaurants, signature Disney events. They have their main street. And as Lisa Lamborghini indicated, they have what they're calling the jewel of the community, which is this lagoon. And it says the clearest turquoise waters, crystal lagoons technology, which I'm sure is Disney proprietary, and we have no idea what it means, but I'm sure it's beautiful. So all kinds of fun things.
Of course. Well, that was such a great insight, Debbie, but I want to throw it over to Christine, because in our last podcast, she was talking about this little unique military base that actually they weren't using again, and now they're uh, uh, positioning it. And off of that, Christine, what do you think? How do you think this will be, different from, let's say, like what you guys have in New Jersey?
Well, I think the spin on this is it's Disney. I mean, I think the community we talked about over there in North Jersey area was repurposing a base in the space to make it a thriving little community. This is very specific, right? It's going to be themed. It's going to be Disney spin. So I guess, in that regard, look, Disney has a ton of fans. Their parks are filled all the time. They have Disney World in California, Disneyland in Florida. They already have, big parks and communities. They have other communities they've purchased. I think Lisa, being a club member, knows she can go to Disney properties that are not Disneyland or Disney World proper, but they're communities that they have done. So they're not new to this space. And I could see them, why they do this, right? It benefits their club members to have other places to travel and visit. They're also offering an opportunity for people to live that Disney experience year round, because there are people who like to go 6, 8, 10, 12 times a year. I am not one of those people. So I am not in the camp I know Lisa is. I have a lot of friends that are. I am not in the camp of someone who would probably be looking to purchase a place there. It's just, I like to go on vacation and go see things and do it and then come home. I don't want to live where there's HOAs. I'm much more private. I just don't want to be told about my doorbell and my grass is laid too long, or I have too many cars in the yard.
You have Dick Van Dyke, up on your roof, cleaning out
right. There's a constant party going on, parades going down the street. I don't know. I mean, yes, I think it will appeal to people. And there will be definitely no problem selling this. Looks like they're going to do a section for 55 and over. So Lisa, you're in business there. You can also retire there, so you can just immerse yourself in Disney. Me, I'll just flip the Disney Channel on occasionally, watch a good movie and just visit from time to time. But no, I do think it's, if there's space that's not being used or can be repurposed, Disney's got the pockets for it. I do think it's definitely something that can be viable.
Right. Well, in regards to why I was throwing it back to you, Christine, with the military base, and we talked about, places being repurposed. This here, I think, is great when there is, and we talked about how literally there's not enough inventory, things like that. And I just thought, wow, this is really great that they're doing this out in Palm Springs where it's hotter than hell. And,
so much space out there.
So much space out there. I mean, windmills and all of that,
But I agree. And I agree with all that. My point is that it's Disney specific though, right? It's going to be themed.
Correct.
It's going to be, so it's going to appeal to a certain person or people who want that. So, whereas the one in North Jersey actually had to have some deeper pockets maybe for some what they were doing up there, but it's just specific. So but it does definitely serve a need and a purpose. So I think it's great.
Right. Well, I want to let all of our viewers know is that I'm going to put the website down in the body of our information, and I want to say thank you so much to all my pals here. We love selling real estate. We love talking about real estate and things that are different and fun. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for joining us. And until next time.